I realized that this is you probably think like say, where's your your jacket? Where's all that stuff? Where is all the other like elaborate stuff that you always have when it comes to the show? Well, at first I only brought so much clothes with me when it came to seeing family. So I thought, well, I didn't think I'm gonna need to bring all the Doctor Who stuff clothes. So I'm back to talk about Doctor Who, a specific one, a miniseries called Dreamland.
You have a problem, Colonel?
Nothing we can't handle.
I warn you, Colonel. Fail me, and your world will pay the price.
But before we do that, we might want to, I have to ask you this question. We are? Because you know who we are. For you. So what actually was the plot of this one? While visiting a diner in Nevada in 1958, the Doctor finds an alien artifact and ends up on a mission to save the Riverish Mentalics from the danger of the Vibrix and the U.S. military. I've watched quite a few of these, animated Doctor Who specials so far. I kind of like the animation stuff for this one. The things that I kind of like for this one, though, honestly, is I kind of like in the fact that the story takes place in, the time period of the 1950s. So then, you'd have things like, say, the Red Scare, that was brought up at one point in this series and all that. But in this, basically they are just robots. And I kind of dig that. I actually like that idea. The alien race is, the Vibrix, who are basically just flying bugs, which is a pretty cool idea. The other little aliens, are they're stereotypical ones, from the 50s. And, yeah, I kind of like how the Mentics look. They are pretty cool ideas of them. And the things I think are the issues I haven't thought with this miniseries, though, is I think that the idea of I think, say, some of the things that make this pretty cool, I think, is, say, there are moments of, say, chase sequences, especially, say, near the end of the special, when they, all these, Viblix, who are basically just trying to chase after, some of the companions of the episode. This is pretty cool. It's kind of screams like classic 1950s. At the same time, it also streams back to a bit of classic Who. Again, I think this series has a bit of adventure side to it. At the same time, though, I do can understand why a lot of folks probably don't really talk about this one, because there's not much that I can say, hey, check this one out. Because, when I think about it, I think this would have been something that would have been cool to have seen in live action.
Are born great, others have crates thrust upon them. Come on, we've got a planet to save!
Because, I don't know, I think the idea of having, the Doctor and one of his companions going back to the 1950s, especially, say, what if they do that with, say, Gatwa? That would be awesome to see Gatwa in a time period of the 1950s story, with suddenly say a group of men in black are just popping up and just say Doctor, or them showing up the Doctor going say, you need to come with us quietly, or something like that. I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it. At the same time, this isn't something I'm gonna probably one of the most memorable ones I thought the cast of this one did a pretty good job when it came to the performances that they all give. But yeah, I can see this is one that is just alright. It's not something I'm gonna just drive home about. But have you seen the Doctor Who miniseries Dreamland?